What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. You're staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the ManjulaAwakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the ManjulaAwakening. Open up your eyes.
What's up, Casey? What's up, Akira? What's up? Happy Monday, y'all.
She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah, she keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up?
Oops, I did that backwards. I hope they do not copyright me. I hope they do not copyright me. That's okay. That's okay. It wasn't long enough to announce anything. Let's tap in real quick. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? So I have to timestamp for myself, but I have noticed that the collective likes when I call it out loud. So I will try to remember to still call it out for y'all. Let's jump in for Aries. What's going on? I think I'm good without the announcements. I think I'll pass on the announcements right now. I'm in good vibrations. What's up, Miss Ruby? Let me get this down. I should have been doing it. I was in the days listening to that song. Honey, the way the wheel is turning. Y'all better let that wheel turn. Y'all better let that wheel turn. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Tap me in. Let's go in for Aries, shall we? Let's timestamp Aries for 4 minutes and 40 seconds. I know. I love you, Pooh. You don't work too hard, okay? Don't work too hard, Pooh. Let's do 4 minutes and 45 seconds for Aries. Spirit, what is it that Aries needs to know right now? What is it that you want my Aries collective to know right now? Yes, thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. As you guys come in, it is greatly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit. What is it that the Aries collective needs to be made aware of at this time? Uh-oh. It's a little bit of something. So there's some sort of opposition that you're being told not to back down from. It says, what's that saying? Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So Spirit is saying that you don't have to back down from some sort of opposition. You are headed to some sort of assured success here. But they're like, just because someone is working against you doesn't mean you got to back down. And I think that, even if it looks like that the scales are becoming slanted, there's like a secret Santa helper on your back or something like that that's watching you. Someone's definitely got a close eye on you, and I don't think this person is like, I don't know, like there's just, it's okay to have some sort of force working against you, not only because you are divinely guided and protected, right? But there's also some sort of secret admirer here. And this all came out together. So hold on, y'all. What's up, baby? What's up, Kwani? Yeah, okay, so I got your energy out here. And I think that it's so funny that this is what it says, don't back down from opposition, show your strength and fortitude, right? And I'm going to tell you, I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. And that interruption that came in was my son being a turd. But him being a turd is a response to feeling unseen and unheard. And I feel okay, so I feel like that spirit is saying you're needing to speak up for yourself more, and you have to do it from a more fortified way. And I feel like that's like there is someone that like secretly admires you and they're watching you, and there is going to be success from this situation. However, I'm going to be honest with you. If I get to clarifying this forces working against you, I don't think that the forces working against you are necessarily an external person. I definitely feel like that it is an internal storyline, because the biggest chunk, I talked to 4 different kids, and the biggest chunk of the time was talking to my son. And the biggest chunk of that time was me telling him that when he goes out there moving forward and he tells them the game that he wants to play, they're going to play it. I said, so tell me the game that you want to play. He told me the game, and then he always ended it with, but they don't want to do that. And I said, baby, stop saying that. I want you to know, mommy just went out there and talked to everyone. And what you're needing to understand is that there's been some sort of like board, like the board has been set in favor of you. However, the forces that are working against you has a lot to do with how you stand in the face of opposition. I'm telling you. Y'all, my son is a mess though. He is. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. What is this? How is Aries showing up? Before I see what's going on, let me see, Spirit. Show me, how is Aries showing up here? The King of Coins. Stable, grounded, kind of like trying to balance a situation out. However, with the 7 of Swords behind it, I do feel like that there is a need to look at the strategy. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe I'm just a rebel. But like I had to tell those young ladies out there, I'm going to be honest with you. I'd probably be willing to kick up a little dust out here too. Y'all want me to always play, and I always play the roles that y'all want me to play when y'all want to play. But when it's my time to play my game, y'all won't bail. I'd probably kick up a little dust too. Okay. And so I feel like that there is a reason for you to kick up dust. But at the end of the day, young man, I don't give a damn what your reasoning is. You're not going to talk to a young lady that way. Not when you got a mama in here that'll come and handle the business for you. You're not going to talk to them that way. And I feel like that's what's happening here for Aries. I do feel like that you have some sort of higher positioning here in this situation, but Spirit is saying you're like, and this could be in the form of love, but I do feel like that you're needing to handle this from a more compassionate place. 8 of Cups and the King of Cups. The King of Swords. The 8 of Cups and the King of Swords. There's a need to cut away, make a head over heart. Stop being so emotional in the way that you respond to things when you already have the high ground here. What are the opposing forces? What are the opposing forces? Where are y'all at? What are y'all doing? Is the playback? Oh, I knew it. Y'all, I was jamming before I came on here. What are these opposing forces? Thank you. The 6 of Wands. This could be a Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to be the 8 of Swords. I see that 8 of Swords is definitely Queen of Swords. that Eight of Swords is definitely telling me that it's more of the way that you like it's the way that you want to be recognized. You know what I'm saying? It's the way that you present yourself, because this Eight of Swords is a self-imposed imprisonment. It's an old way of thinking. I told you, my son kept on saying, well, Mom, I want to play this. But every time they don't want to play that. And I kept on telling him, tell me what you want to play without saying that. And every time he would say it, he would always go back to that. Okay. So I think that that's significant, because the Eight of Swords is some sort of self-imposed restrictions, a repetitive thought process. That restriction is loose. It's self-imposed. The Three of Wands. There's a restrictive foresight. You care about the way that you are seen. I do feel like that you care about the way that you're seen moving forward. The Magician, and it's interfering with your manifestations. That's a Virgo out there that just pulled up. And I'm looking at the Magician card, Gemini Virgo energy. That's my Virgo buddy too. That's my dad's Virgo buddy too. Queen of Swords is Libra Virgo energy as well. Let me see, Spirit. So what is this deep personal strength and peace that assures success? How does Aries tap into this? The Page of Swords. One, by changing the way that you're communicating, the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. You see what I'm saying? That's where that love is coming from. And then that Ace of Cups and then the Nine of Pentacles. I love this deck. I always have loved this deck, because the Nine of Pentacles, any of the nines, which usually represent independence, is union in this deck. But in this deck, they are able to come into union in the nine without losing their independence. And I feel like that's where there is some sort of like, you're going to succeed in the matters of heart when you focus on you. Like, stop worrying so much about the way that you're perceived, or like the image that you're, I guess that's the same thing. Stop worrying so much about that, and just allow yourself to communicate. The Page of Swords, it's communication, right? But it's like, I'm going to go ahead and say it's like the paralegal. And I think that that's significant, because if you ask me, if a paralegal be about their shit for real, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not where they want to be. You know what I'm saying? A paralegal is just starting out. So they're still young, fresh, got something to prove. And so sometimes they're just a little bit more on top of their game than a seasoned attorney. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that with this saying that there's, deep personal strength and peace assured, it's like when you are able to communicate and show up and be like, you know what I'm saying? The Page of Swords, they'll get up there and give that presentation and be okay if they stumble over their words. You know what I'm saying? They'll make that shit work for them, or whatever the case may be. It's like they're with the Two of Swords on this particular Page of Swords back, it's like they're ready for whatever. Like they are aware that at any given moment there's a crossroads. You understand what I'm saying? But because, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, there's just some people that you cannot box into a corner, because they can just navigate it so smoothly. That's the Page of Swords energy. Witty. Thank you, Spirit. Witty. And I feel like that Spirit is saying, like, the more that you tap into your wit and stop trying to perfect the way that you're seen, is, well, the more you're going, like, you just have a leg up here. And I can't emphasize more that there is a secret admirer that has a close eye on you. And it looks like it has a lot to do with your wit. And I feel like that Spirit may be giving you this message here for what you need to know, so that when the secret admirer shows face, you don't try to lose your sense of independence. You don't lose your sense of identity in this connection. Like, this person's been watching you. They see you. So be you, right? Look, the Hierophant. There could be some sort of relationship that's coming your way, shoulder. Let me see. What's this secret advice? I don't know why I said it that way. And it could be a Taurus because of the King of Pentacles, or Aries. You could be highly affected by that. Ooh, the secret admirer, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups, the Tower card. Is this an apology? I do think so. The Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Swords. Someone's been thinking on the ending. So the secret admirer is someone that you are in conflict with. I do feel like that you and this person are in conflict. I do feel like with the Eight of Wands here, I do feel like that there is no communication, or there's some sort of obstacle with the communication right now between the two of you all. But it looks like that the secret admirer, the Queen of Cups, it looks like that this person is packing their burdens on their back. I do feel like that this person has taken some sort of time in the Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, taking some time to look at this. And I'm going to be honest that with the way that this person is on their knees in this particular, I feel like that they're kind of seeing. I'm going to tell you this person is having massive regret, okay, with the Five of Cups here. But it's almost like this person is feeling the sting of it, like this person is feeling the aftermath of it. So take that as you will, but that's the secret admirer energy here for what you need to know. So what's the pop message? And then I got to go. What's the pop message? What's the most honest message Aries needs to know at this time? The most honest message that you need to know at this time is don't dismiss. Learn to read, Key. Don't mistake the red flags for a vibe check. So I definitely feel like that, I don't know. I kind of feel like the most rawest message for Aries at this time is yes, anxiety is real. And I definitely feel like that you have a lot of anxiety in the subconscious that is interfering with your intuition, because baby, your spirit team is like, seriously? Like, you didn't catch that? Fuck. Aries' anxiety is winning right now. So I definitely feel like that there are some intuitive hits that you're getting as it pertains to a particular person. And it's like you're trying not to be too anxious, but yet you're being anxious about not being too anxious, and therefore you're still dismissing the red flags. So spirit is definitely trying to snap you out of some things. And like I said, I have to be honest with you. It looks, if I get a sword, it looks like it's a lot to do with your thought process. Especially because the Magician is here, which means, Aries, that you're way too much in your manifesting energy here. The Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This is with your passion, with your creation, with what you're trying to build for yourself. Way too many choices and illusions. And so it's like, I think you are too afraid to choose wrong, or you feel like something is not moving in the direction that you are wanting it to. I definitely feel like I'm speaking to an Aries that is hyper focusing on, this is somebody needs to cut the fucking news off, okay? Because what I got right there, this is somebody that is like working yourself into the ground, trying to prepare for a bunker, and you're like 98 years old. Pooh, if it's over at that point. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not over, baby, you done made it this far. You done made it this far. I promise you. I promise you. Whatever's meant to happen is what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like that I'm speaking to someone that is allowing fear and anxiety to kind of like throw them out of balance. It's putting them at war with themselves in the choices that you're making, your optimism, lovers. So whoever this person is, I don't know. I'm feeling a little too much on that because I'm going to say this and I'm done. I'm out of here. I feel like that I'm speaking to someone where you may be trying not to show somebody that you know what I'm saying? You might be just trying to let some shit come off like you're not bothered. I just seen a blue jay. I know I'm talking. You may be trying to just come off and not come off bothered or fazed by someone. And I think that that is actually your downfall. I feel like that is actually your downfall. And I feel like that that's what's actually creating conflict in the progress and in the flow of this situation here. And that's why Spirit was saying with that Page of Swords, just allow yourself to be freely. Just speak freely. But just take it as it resonates. I don't know what that is, but I definitely feel like that you're resisting your natural authenticity way too much because you're over analyzing what happened in the past when this was your authentic self, how it played out, and this, that, and the third, and that's interfering with where you're headed, and you have to stop. It's causing you to back down from opposition. You're showing weakness. That's literally what my son got in trouble for. He got in trouble for calling this little girl weak. He didn't get in trouble. That's what his sister came in and told on him for. He didn't get in trouble. And now they're out there playing his game. I think that's significant. Now they're out there playing his game. And it all just came from someone taking a second to not take everything personal to assess what was really going on. Okay? Fuck. I hope this is not one of those long ass readings. Because that was way too long. No. Get somebody else to do it, Spirit. Get somebody else to do it. Okay, Sunflower Babe. Okay, I see you. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in for Taurus. I'm not doing this shit all night. Spirit, I'm not doing Ruby, as a fire sign, I can say I overthink a lot. Jeez, that's an understatement. I say it's an understatement because me too. All right, Taurus, thank you for smashing that thumbs up. Let's see what you need to know right now. There's a need for you to defend yourself within some sort of family affair. Yeah, shrewdness or resourcefulness, especially within business. So there's a need for you to like be mindful with the way that you're using your resources at this time. There's like, you know what I'm saying? Like this could be, it's a temporary situation, but this could be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. This could be your man or your woman saying, look, I'm not paying the cell phone bill this month. Look, I'm not paying for your nails this month. Dude, get your own haircut this month. It could be something like that. And it's a temporary situation. Yeah, reconciliation. Like I do feel like that things will come back together. But I feel like that whatever this is, it's meant for you to gain some sort of new experience so that you're more independent. Girl, you say, hey, Chris Liz, no, she's gone. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in How is Taurus showing up in the week ahead? And you could be the one kicking somebody to the curb, and Spirit is telling you, don't be out here trying to be on. Oh shit! Now I think you're getting kicked to the curb. The Four of Cups. This Knight of Swords, well, that is Gemini Taurus energy for me as a reader. And then this whole book, let's see what it's talking about. The Queen of Swords, damn. This is definitely little dog versus big dog here. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. And it brings something to an end, okay? It definitely brings something to an end. And it looks like that it's brought to an end. I will be honest with you. What you need to know is that there is some sort of situation here that leads towards some sort of reconciliation here, okay? But not until one is able to learn to appreciate what's right in front of them and to stop crying over spilt milk. Someone has to figure out how to take action without focusing on the past. Someone has to learn to make peace with the past here. And I feel like that's you being told to be resourceful. Like there's a need for shrewdness and resourcefulness, okay? Like, don't be out here giving out all of your business plans. Don't be giving out all of your game plan here. That's your resource. But I have to be honest with you. I definitely feel like that there is a need to defend oneself because this is definitely giving big dog versus little dog. And well, if I could just be completely honest with you, I don't necessarily see Taurus coming off as big dog within this situation here with the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that you're really apathetic and up in your head about this situation coming to an end. So if I could just give you a piece of advice, I do feel like that there's a need to defend oneself. You are going to have to speak up for yourself, but I want you to know the Knight of Swords is someone being brave and tenacious, right? Saying what needs to be said. But here's my thing. Here's what I need you to understand, Taurus, or here's what Spirit is saying you need to know right now. I need you to say what you need to say, stand up for yourself. But in this instance, I need you to be open to see this from a different perspective, because I do feel like that, well, if the ultimate outcome of this is for you to gain some sort of new experience and being resourceful, you may have been taking something for granted, or you may have not been, like my daughter, she's a huge help around the house. Okay. She's the biggest help I've ever had in my life. And she's only 10. So she's a huge help, but because sometimes she's just a big helper, right? And she'll try to help out without knowing what she's doing. And sometimes it'll create more of a mess versus just asking for the appropriate directions on how to do that or getting assistance. I feel like that this is one of those situations where you tried to get ahead of the game, or you thought you knew something and you acted according to such. And now there is someone that knew the proper protocol or that knew the better route, and they do have something to say. I feel like that if you could be mindful in how you respond to it, there is the potential to avoid a painful ending here. But even if there is an ending, there will be a reconciliation to this situation the moment that you learn the experience of being more resourceful. What's the pop message for Taurus? Damn, it came out quick. You're not behind. You're just on a side quest. Baby, you're going to have to go fucking play with somebody else. Baby, you literally just something. Not everyone is sent to teach you a lesson. Some people are just dumb. But Spirit is telling you, like, whatever this temporary situation you're in, it's for you to gain some sort of some sort of new experience. You're not behind, you're not delayed, you're just on a side quest, and it's required in order for this reconciliation to have a solid foundation. The only way that success can be is for the efforts. And the way that you have these efforts is to allow for some sort of new experience. And it does look like that you have this experience in a temporary season. Let's just call it a temporary season. Damn, I didn't mean to lock the screen. I'm not fooling with you. Let me go in for Gemini over here, Cheesy Weezy, Cheese Ball's daughter, for sure. Let's go in for Gemini. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know right now? A period of frustration. There's a lesson that needs to be learned right now. Damn, there's a need to defend oneself. This is something that could have started in November. But this, whatever this is, it's leading you to happiness and well-being. And there's also some sort of money. Like when this lesson is integrated, there's some sort of financial opportunity attached to it as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, what do they call it? I think it's called hazardous pay. Those people that work on the side of the road, you know how they get a little extra on their paycheck because of the field of work that they do. What is this period of frustration? What is the lesson? What is the lesson that is to be learned? How about that? What is the lesson to be learned here? Is that what that's called, y'all? I think it's called hazard pay. What's up, Mo? What's up, Kwani? Let me see, Spirit. What is the lesson to be learned here? The Five of Pentacles, and it's coming out on the side in the Queen of Cups. So the lesson is to be, like, the lesson to be learned here is the Five of Cups. I mean, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Shit. The Four of Wands, baby. I know I'm not telling the Gemini. Is it Gemini? Happy birthday, Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. Damn, Gemini, the lesson to be learned here is that, you know, what you tolerate for stability. Shit, I definitely feel like that there's a need to, you got to address some sort of lack mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might be relying on other people for your stability here. You might not be recognizing that shit, baby, don't nobody's world around you shake without you, okay? I was wondering how this shit was going to play in. I almost didn't come live because I didn't know how it was going to play in. But I know this couple, and for real, the husband is a piece of shit. And but the wife has been conditioned to believe that she's mentally challenged. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't know how to read. So she lets the world kind of like just shuffle her around or whatever the case may be. And everything, like the 9 to 5, the husband holds down, but the wife draws money in. But the wife is made to feel insignificant within that relationship. But because of the wife's conditioning, she don't even recognize the house is in her name, the car is in her name, like, and she make more consistent money than the people they go to the 9 to 5. Okay? And more. But let me keep that business off there. So all I'm saying is, you just dangling inside of a situation and you the motherfucking prize, and you think like this person is stable because of what you offer to the situation. So the lesson that has to be learned right now, and so there's a period of frustration coming, because the lesson to be learned is, well, bitch, you're the fucking prize, and it's time to start acting like it. It's time to stop operating from a place of lack. Like, I don't know. I knew this one girl who was a stay-at-home mom. She moved in with some dude, and she moved in. She had 2 kids. She ended up having 2 kids by them. But she, like, even before she had the kids with them, she still had the food stamps, right? And the child support and all of that good shit. Plus, dude would claim her plus those 2 kids on the taxes. And she would just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she would let him squish her down, stomp on her, make her and her kids take the bare minimum, look dusty. Because, well, he was providing a home for them, and you know what I'm saying? But like, he's just providing the shell. What is actually going on inside of it was actually from the woman with the child support, the food stamps, and the home cooking, the cleaning the house, sucking that dick, and doing all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a motherfucking resource. And I'm speaking to somebody that has found themselves inside of a situation, and there is going to be a period of frustration until you recognize the worth that you're bringing to that situation. That is the lesson that must be learned. Okay. What's up, Hillary? What's up, Quanda Renee? What's up, Mariana? There's a need to defend yourself. They had to go home?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There's a need to defend oneself. What's up, Young Yak? What's up? The Nine of Swords, there's a need to you know, the Nine of Swords, and it kind of like wanted to come out in the reverse with the Eight of Wands. There's a need to defend yourself. The Nine of Swords is fears and anxieties. It's about that need to fear it and do it anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, like your fears and anxieties. I love that cartoon movie, Inside Out 1 and 2, but I really like 2 because it speaks about anxiety. And it shows you that, because I am a big fucking ball of anxiety, okay, for real, I am. But that movie, it shows you that like anxiety only becomes an issue when it's uncontrolled, when it's ignored, when it's shoveled to the side, right? And it goes unaddressed. But in all actuality, your anxiety is around to alert you of, you know, just be careful of this. You know, it's that loving, nurturing mother if you use it appropriately. Don't forget to put your seatbelt on. Don't forget to drive the speed limit. I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's your anxiety. And so Spirit is saying there's a need to defend yourself against allowing your anxieties to control you. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest. Your mama will tell you, don't forget to put your seatbelt on, but how many times did you forget to put your seatbelt on? You know what I'm saying? It's like you keep it in the back of your mind, but like sometimes you don't pay attention to it all the time. Spirit is saying like that's what you have to defend yourself against, okay? Especially as it pertains to love. Matters of the heart or going after your true heart's desires. The Queen of Cups, there could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that is feeling you, okay? Feeling you. And there's a need to really be rational and logical with yourself as it pertains to the thoughts that you're entertaining. What's going on with November? Ooh, there's a Scorpio. The Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Swords. Ooh. The Three of Pentacles. This person is wanting to collaborate with you. They're wanting to communicate with you. The Seven of Wands. They are defensive here. Seven of Cups. They're guarded and defensive. They're unclear. There's some confusion. So this person is they're being very strategic. There's something that you need to know about, possibly either a November Sagittarius or a Scorpio. This person is wanting to, like this, I do feel like that this person is very rigid, okay, but they are trying to strategize some sort of structure here. The structure around some sort of collaboration. All right, so what's the pop message coming through for Gemini? Can you bring Mama water?
Yep.
So stop looking for closure and start looking for the chocolate. Something is fucking over, okay? And this person isn't doing certain things to get your attention, but they're just doing certain things because they're just fucking ignorant, okay? They're just need a prayer, okay? Stop expecting this particular person to give you closure. They're not in the business of that, okay? I'm not even sure this person is capable of that. Spirit is saying this person is dumb, okay? But I won't. Y'all, it has officially been a month since I broke my foot. And I am itching to get moving. I want to go to the gym. I want to walk around my damn block. I'm ready for so much things. I'm ready to stand up on these feet on my own, unsupported. Where'd you find that at? Let's move into Cancer. Yeah, my daughter came in right at the right time. I was getting ready to say some foolishness. Yes, I'm ready to get back in the gym. I am. I felt so good. And it gave me a place to get that pent up tension. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that pent up tension that we adults feel at times when we be arguing with the opposite gender. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gave me an outlet and I didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't tempted to make foolish decisions. Right now, your girl is out here. Somebody needs to come take my phone. I'm going to have to change my number. That's what I'm going to fucking do. Let the floodgates do the work. What you mean? You ain't got to tell us. We know you ready to release. OMG. I know the chat is quiet tonight, Young Yak. Let me get in for Cancer. Oh, I got to change your timestamp. Let me get in for Cancer. Let's do 5215. My daughter fractured my nose a couple of weeks ago. We were playing When my child goes wrong, when playing with your child goes wrong, I know, right? Pooh, I'm so sorry, Pooh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's see, Cancer. What do you need to know right now? And I'm so sorry, Pooh. I could not imagine. I could not imagine. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just thinking about how my crazy ass would react to some shit like that. Baby, Jesus would have to come down here and orchestrate my act right. Ooh. So who am I talking to? Cancer, sorrow over loss. Someone will gossip about your secrets. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Oh my goodness, what's going on? There's a need to really pay attention to your finances. What's going on? There could be some sort of financial loss, and there could be some gossip going on. What's going on here? My hand in the air like that, it do. Like when I was just sitting like that, it do look like it might slap somebody, don't it? I swear I cannot stand JG for that. He made me look at my hands differently. I've always known they were short and stubby, but I ain't never thought that that's what that meant. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. You blacked out? I know she was terrified. I know that baby was terrified. What is this sorrow over loss for Cancer? What's going on here? The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some sort of financial, there's some sort of financial hit. And I'm going to tell you something, Cancer. I do not want you to run away from this, because here's what I want you to know. The planetary placements is calling for a massive shift in your relation to your material world. Everybody, if you're breathing right fucking now, the way that you relate to your materials is being called for pure reflection right now, okay? So the fact that there is some sort of loss in your finances, or it's saying that what Cancer needs to know is that there is going to be some sort of sorrow over loss. The Ten of Pentacles, it's giving me finances, because Spirit is saying there is a need to pay attention to your finances here. And Spirit is saying, like, okay, so this element, this avenue, this way of making resources is going to come to an end. Let me give you a prime example. Okay. When I was running a lot of sales, Spirit absolutely stopped all of my sales. No sales were coming in when I was running sales. The moment I stopped running sales, y'all started running my numbers up again. That was Spirit saying the avenue to increase your flow through that is closed. That's what's happening here. So there's some sort of avenue that you've had as far as acquiring resources, instability, that was formed from a place of lack, and it's ending. It's ending. It's ending. You no longer identify with it. There's some sort of level up. The lessons are learned, and there is a more mature way of making finances here. So this is one of those energies of you can't just, ooh, damn. Am I talking to a Sagittarius that I know is maybe watching for sure? There's no more saying that I just want to stay at this position because I can still hide in my little hole. That avenue of making money is coming to a close. Either it's coming to a close, or your lifestyle will no longer be able to be sustained by that level of stability. There is a need to step out of one's comfort zone here. The Six of Cups. The past doesn't work anymore. The Moon card, you got to fear, you got to get out of your comfort zone. The Moon card is literally stepping out into the great unknown. No. Because then you had one when they was over here. Yes, you did. Yeah. So let's see. What's going on with this gossip? And I'm going to be honest with you. I do feel like that there is this. I do feel like that there is concern that somebody could be talking about this, or you may be worried about what other people may say, or something like that. Hey, yeah, baby. But I gotta tell you, baby, I do. I do. And look, and her like her calorie shows are like she's using them like, she's like using them for divination, right? And this is the chariot card that this is at the bottom of the deck. Baby, somebody is gossiping about you moving forward. Okay? The chariot card is about victory and success. This person may say that you're like, there may be this energy of feeling like there may be some gossip about you aiming senselessly, be since you lost some sort of job, or you just doing whatever for a little bit of money, or you just out here making reckless choices and decision for finances. You're not making right decisions. But I have to be honest with you. Can you focus less on what somebody else is talking about and focus on the direction? You know what I'm saying? Focus on the direction that you're headed in. You see, I'm a firm believer that, I like to look back at it from time to time. You know what I'm saying? But I also know that shit, I need to turn around and grip forward movement in order to do it right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's fun looking back every now and then. But shit, sometimes looking at it throw the rhythm off. Okay. So I feel like that I'm speaking to someone that, right now you got to keep your eyes on the prize. You got to stay trained focused. You got to stay trained forward. And I do feel like that there is some gossip. Somebody might be talking about the way that your L looks, but they don't see what you're about to do with that. They don't know what you're about to do with that. But deep down inside, Spirit is telling me that, Cancer, you should have insight on the direction of which you're headed. The Queen of Cups, you better trust your intuition, Pookie Tookie, and put them first. And like all of that worry to the side. I got somebody that is like kind of like burying their head down in the couch cushions because like, damn, how did I do that? Damn, why did I do that? Everybody's gonna know now. Oh my goodness, now it's just obvious. So what? So what? Sometimes the fall must be public so that the elevation can have the magnitude that it's meant to have. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the rise doesn't get the highlight it needs, the spotlight that it needs. So the universe will allow the ugly to get the attention because, well, what does society like? It loves to see drama. And so sometimes Spirit will fix their eyes on something before it gets pretty so that they can catch the message at the end. Because if it wasn't dirty, you may not have the audience. Y'all remember those OxyClean commercials, those infomercials where they would start out with the shirt and be like, oh shit, that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to see it get dirty before you believe that it really can be washed clean and look even better than before. Just watch. You see what I'm saying? So you got to move according and know that there are some people watching and wishing ill. Fuck them. Let them watch. Let them watch. Let them learn some things. What's up, Leo, babe? Yeah, look, let them watch because they're going to see. Look, the Six of Wands, recognition and reward. What they going to recognize, Kiki? The Ten of Cups. Pookie Tookie, you got to go play with somebody else. And they're going to have to watch it from the motherfucking sidelines, too. Five of Pentacles. What's the pop message here for, who am I talking to? Cancer. I gotta hurry up. I'm doing too much, y'all. Your bank account said no before the universe did. So I'm telling you right now, there is something about watching your finances right now, Cancer, okay? There's definitely something about watching your finances and maybe take some time to declutter, okay? That's the message, okay? Sometimes your financial blockage is all because your room is dirty, your house is not in order, okay? Speaking of, I'm a Cancer rising. I got all kind of laundry on the couch I need to fold. I'm doing good, but the longer I go on this live, I'm feeling a headache come on. It's given. Prepare the table, yes, before me in the presence of thine enemies. That's right. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Tap me in for Leo. Tap me in for Leo. Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button. Y'all, my Virgo friend seen my father last night. Okay. She did. She did. It made my day. It felt like I seen him. You feel me? Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Tap me in. What does Leo need to know right now? Uh-oh. Got something to do with a pig, but we'll see. Successfully overcoming problems. That's why the pig couldn't even come to the table, because Leo's about to overcome this shit anyways. Leo's about to overcome this anyways. Yeah, ooh, successfully overcoming a problem, secret admirer, as well as you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Pig who? Pig word. She ain't gonna sit down some damn word. Leo ain't worried about you. Now they make me want to see what it was with. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. You right. So I'm gonna stop. Let me see. What's the problem that Leo is successfully overcoming? Travel for work. And you are so right. I travel but I have to take a break to focus on my home front. Leo finally feeling like a Leo today. I know that's right. Let me see, what's the problem? The Page of Pentacles. So you're successfully overcoming some sort of complications within some sort of new proposal, some sort of new offer. So if someone has recently made you some sort of offer here, it definitely looks like that there is some sort of bridge over, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the Empress, damn poo. So if you was like, this is the contract of a lifetime, but shit, you think you're gonna pay me that? Like, I had a client the other day, and I like the client. I have mad respect for the client. But I don't know, I just kind of have a disdain for, people that try to catch loopholes on such an honest business, right? And like, someone purchased the 3 questions, 3 answers, and their last question alone was 2 questions, right? And so essentially they try to ask like 4 or 5 questions in that one. And it's like, dang, those are already so reasonably priced for my demographic that I felt like was being left out when I increased the prices. That, now it's this, I don't know, I just think it's greedy. And I feel like that this is the energy where you're being given some sort of contract, and you might be like, yeah, this is a nice ass contract and I'd love to work for you, but that's what you're offering. Like when that girl, Damn. Glorilla. Like when Glorilla was hiring for her assistant and she was only and she was like, you just basically got to do whatever the fuck I tell you to do. And she was only paying like $500 or something like that a week or something. I can't remember. It's kind of something like that. And it's like, yeah, I would love the opportunity, but you think that I'm going to do it for that and be treated this way? You got to come better. I do feel like that somebody bridges the gap. Yeah, the Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. I definitely feel like that, like they're successfully overcoming some sort of problem as it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like there was lines of communication, like some sort of project, some sort of contract, some sort of offer was stalled. It wasn't moving forward because of, just lack of value in what was being offered. I do feel like that you're successfully overcoming that. And because of that, this collaboration, this offer is able to move forward, okay, with more structure. Hey, I like this for you. And I don't know. Let me see the secret admirer, because I want to say that I almost feel like that it's, even if this person didn't do it on purpose, the universe kind of allowed this to happen to see if you was going to stand up. If you was going to feel like a Leo, if you was going to feel like you deserve and learn how to build and not destruct in your request. The Queen of Cups. What I tell you, be more, like there could be a Cancer or a Gemini that has an eye on you, Leo. The Nine of Swords. The Judgment. Ooh, somebody's making a decision on you. And I definitely feel like that this person has some sort of anxiety about coming towards you, but it looks like that this person is making the decision. And it's, look what's right back at the bottom of the deck. The Empress. And it's all because Leo is, standing up for yourself. It's like we're learning to request your value without burning the bridge while you're at it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can ask for a raise without telling them if you don't give me the raise, I'm quitting. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do something like that. And I feel like that's ultimately that's the problem that you're successfully overcoming, is learning how to communicate when you're at some sort of crossroads that allows the collaboration to elevate instead of, disintegrate. Oh my, you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. What aspect is that? Your absolute brand new beginning. The Hermit card and the Knight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, about being reserved. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that I'm speaking to someone that is kind of like that's the thing. You're on the right path. Choosing to stand up for yourself, choosing to take the high road, choosing not to take less than, like, you know what I'm saying? I applaud everyone that, like that one person that took that job for $500. I want to know, what is life like for you? You know what I'm saying? What was like, if she really paid you $500 a week for that gig, what is life like now? Have you made any connections? Has there been any elevation, or has that position been a drag on your life? Because I feel like that who I'm speaking to, by recognizing that, yeah, that's the opportunity of a lifetime, but you're worth more than what they're willing to compensate, is actually the very thing that is putting you in the position for elevation and success here. Yeah, exactly. See, Leo Babe said, I put down my boundaries and finally got the respect and the offer this morning. That's right. So let's get your pop message. I'm not even doing pop messages anymore. Fuck them. I'm not going to say fuck them, but I'm going to do it here and then I'm done. Oh, thanks for the high five. Thank you so much, Ruby Sage. Congratulations, you survived yourself. You made it. Was second guessing my decision, but you confirmed, and so did the cards. Congratulations, you survived yourself. You so welcome, beautiful soul. Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. Let's move into Virgo. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Virgo. Tap me in for Virgo, Spirit. Tap me in for Virgo. Uh-oh. Resonating so well on this Monday. I know that's right. I love y'all. Let me see, Spirit. Thank you so much, Leo, babe. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Virgo. Thank y'all for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know right now? Strong emotions, passionate love, or hate. Ooh, shit. The news of birth or a new business opportunity. So something new is developing, and I definitely feel like that there are strong emotions as it pertains to this situation here. So we have flute, disappointment in a friendship or a lover, and then an emotional, secure, loving family is important to you. So with there could be something to do with children here. There's definitely the birth of something new trying to happen. It's trying to happen. I see eggs here. What are these strong emotions? The Four of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. Strong emotions. It looks like you're looking at some sort of missed opportunity here. There's some sort of strong emotions, Four of Swords, about a situation that you're, Four of Swords, there's a separation from it. And the Four of Cups is saying that there's apathy surrounding this Eight of Pentacles. Apathy surrounding this. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Wait, what sign are we on? We're on Virgo. It's like there's some strong emotions about, there is some sort of desire to seize an opportunity. However, I do feel like that apathy is getting in the way of you going after this new opportunity. And I'm thinking it's leaning more towards a business opportunity or something that does bring stability. Okay. It definitely brings stability, whatever it is. With the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What is this disappointment in a friend or a lover? What is this? Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. But that's not really what do they say? Ooh, remember that song? Come on, Keita. I know, what is that song? This is so childish. Dirty knees, ooh, wees, look at me. You remember that little nasty ass song we used to say when we was kids? What was that? Damn. It was dirty and nasty. We didn't have no business saying it. So I don't know. My knees started itching, and that's kind of what I got. And then when I was trying to think of the lyrics, I got the hands on your knees, and I know that's a newer song, but I'm talking about that song that we used to sing when we was kids. I know I'm not the only one. Let me see. What is this? Disappointment in a friend or a lover? Ooh, the Seven of Swords, a lion cheating a whore, and they feel entitled to do so too. And Aries, possibly the Five of Swords. I'm telling you, they sticky icky with it. This is one and bitch. What you gonna do about it? Yeah. So what? So what? Rebecca's hers all over my car seat. What you gonna do about it? I bet you gonna be in her in a few minutes. And if not, well, I'm out of here. This person got a nasty, yucky mouth. They feel entitled. So I definitely feel like that there is some sort of disappointment within some sort of friend or a lover. I feel like that it's a lover here. Okay, I definitely feel like that there's some sort of power struggle, and it definitely feels like that it lead, like, you know what I'm saying? This is like somebody you cheated on, and so they cheating on you, getting they lick back. There's definitely some sort of power play here. The Star card could be an Aquarius. There could have been hopes to balance this situation out, to heal this situation, only for this person just to turn around and play in your face. Oops. An emotional, secure, loving family is important to you right now. The Fool card in the reverse. I don't even have reversals in this deck. The Ten of Wands. So let's just, like, I just got to be honest. Okay. I'm just going to throw this out there. If someone is expecting a child, it's like all you want is peace within this situation. But it's clear that, like, any hopes of peace or animosity is going to be more work than enough within this situation. It's like there really could be some sort of pregnancy, because in this Sun card, she is pregnant and he's holding the belly. So it's like any hopes of animosity within this situation. It's like there's strong animosity within the situation, but there's apathy, because it's like, damn, the amount of work that it's going to take to like, even though you want some sort of secure, loving, emotional family dynamic, it's like, fuck, the amount of work that it's going to take to have that within this situation is unrealistic. And I feel like that is bringing some sort of end to this the thought of putting structure around this. Judgment and the Seven of Pentacles. I do feel like that someone, it does, against their better judgment, it does look like that's like, it does look like against someone's better judgment that they are going to make some sort of decision to continue to invest in this for the sake of a secure, happy, loving family dynamic here. There's a need to pay close attention to your health as you enter into this decision, though, okay? So let me get you your pop message and then move on to Libra. Stop confusing confusing passion with a panic attack. You can't vibe your way out of accountability. So I definitely feel like, I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like that I'm speaking to someone that has the tendency to, like, go in the opposite direction of your true passion. And I definitely feel like that it's gotten you in a very, like, I don't know, somebody, I don't want to say in the opposite direction of your true passion, because I actually feel like that it's like you won't handle this because it's too much work. So you just kind of allow your chemistry, your wand energy to lead you. And it looks like that it's gotten you into a very risky situation that you're having to put in an extreme amount of work just to keep the situation afloat for the sake of security and family. But I do feel like that there's apathy, that you've gotten yourself attached into this situation at this time. And Spirit is saying, if you could address your panic issues, your anxiety, then you'll actually be able to differentiate the two. But there is some sort of accountability that must be had here. I'm going to be honest with you. Your spirit guide is like, fuck, when are they going to get this shit together? Let's move right on into Libra. Oh. One, two, three. Well, it's 1, 2, 4 now. Let's see, Spirit. Tell me in for Libra. What does Libra need to know right now? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Y'all are for quiet today. And it's in the evening. Damn, that just came out. And y'all see me. I hope y'all see me put it back in like I split the deck and everything. But we have strong emotions, passionate love, and then major challenges to overcome. And then a period of ill health and depression, which is so crazy because Libra, Virgo's undercurrent message is that they were about to commit to something for the sake of security and a family dynamic. And the undercurrent message was be mindful of your health as you're committing to this decision. That was an undercurrent message. So I could be speaking to a cusper. All right, Spirit, tap me in. What are these strong emotions? What are these strong emotions that Libra may be feeling here? What are these strong emotions? The Moon card. Somebody could just be on their cycle. Okay? Somebody could just be on their cycle, but it's something to do with the collaboration. 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Lovers card. There's some sort of strong emotions about investing into a connection. You may be like, there are some major challenges to overcome. I definitely feel like that someone's fears and anxiety is interfering with the way someone is investing inside of a connection that they're very much so passionate about here, but their fears and anxieties have them not investing in the right way. Someone's allowing their emotional wounds to get the better of them. Damn, I don't know what this headache is. What are these major challenges for Libra to overcome? We have the 4 of Swords. You've already fell out with this person. So this, like, whoever this romantic counterpart is, y'all, the 8 of Swords, Your mind, your anxiety, your fears, your self-imposed restrictions have already gotten in the way of this connection. Do I feel like that this connection is over? Nope. Sorry, I have to be honest. I don't think that this situation is over. And I definitely feel like that there will be this energy of you guys overcoming it. But I do feel like that whatever the issue was, I do feel like that it created some obstacles that are gonna have to that you're gonna have to overcome here. But it looks like that with the Four of Swords to the Ace of Cups, I do feel like that a situation after some rest, after a break, there is this opportunity, this crowning moment to put the work in and have some sort of brand new opportunity to have a brand new leap of faith within this situation. There is going to be some challenges, but the Ace of Cups and the Fool card is saying that you guys will get to a place of a renewed foundation. But you're going to have to get out of your own head. A period of ill health or depression. And I feel like that that's because there is a break that is needed. And I feel like that, whatever your fears and anxieties are, you may, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may be like, damn, I just wish that wouldn't have happened. Oh, well, my baby back. Some shit like that. And it's like, okay, well, there is an opportunity for you to get your baby back, but you are going to have to take a break. And it does look like that you're going to struggle. Like you're going to struggle with this. Let's see, what a period of ill health or depression. Yeah, the Five of Wands, you're going to be a conflict with this. Are you not going to be happy that you and this person are at odds after you already seen the forever with this person? It's like you're just ready for this situation to move out of the conflict and onto calmer waters. And Spirit is saying it's going to happen. But right now there is, there's a quarantine period right now. And there's just no way around that. That's just the bottom line. But the Tower card is at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying that this is a solid foundation. There is an opportunity for success with the appropriate effort, but the appropriate effort does start out with embracing and accepting the break. Let me see, Spirit. Yeah, you can vibe your way out of accountability. Damn, look, these are the exact same cards that just came out for Virgo. So I definitely feel like that Virgo and Libra is connected. The work must be done. Like it literally says, do the work. Oh, excuse me. Kwanzaa's in the house. Thank you for moderating, Kwanda. I'm getting sleepy. And I even took a nap. I want to go have a bite to eat with my friend in a little bit. But shit, the way this thing is running, the fact that I didn't got this headache and I'm sleepy, I might not be. Maybe I might have to take a rain check. I hate being like that because I never go out. I always come up with a reason not to go. But I really have a headache. I was going to go be an adult tonight, honey. The headache might go away. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Where you at, Nikita? I was going to say some foolishness. Maybe who's to say that, maybe I'm not on the menu. No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't have said that. I'm just kidding. Because truly not an option. Let me read timestamp Scorpio. And look at me going in for Scorpio Venus on bullshit. Lord have mercy. Let me read time Scorpio so I can get my energy right on up out of there. Show me clear, concise messages for Scorpio spirit. What does Scorpio need to know right now? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Y'all are too quiet for my liking tonight. At that 2-hour mark, I'm out of here. I'm telling y'all that right now. That could have something to do with the younger woman. I'm going to be honest. At that 2-hour mark, I am out of here. Younger woman. This person could be born in January. There's some major obstacles to overcome when it comes to dealings with a younger female. I don't know, something about January, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why I'm being drawn into this person's nose. Is this person a fucking liar? Whatever the case, there's some obstacles to overcome when it pertains to this person. And the head just started throbbing right here. Oh, hell no. This bitch gonna give you a headache. Look at her. She look like she's gonna give you a headache. And I just recognize your timestamp is 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 45 seconds. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's shuffled around. The 3 and the 2 is shuffled around. So the progress, like this person is trying to jump, they trying to walk before they crawl. The Ace of Wands, little fast tail, 7 of Wands. Somebody's wanting somebody's wanting to ignite some sort of spark, some sort of opportunity here. Okay. I think that this person does not I definitely feel like that this person is trying to walk before they crawl. The Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is telling me that right now this person is needing to balance out their own resources right now before they go and bite off something else. But it looks like that this person is definitely wanting to spark something here with you. But this person, Page of Wands, this is, I don't know. This is the little kid that thinks, you know what I'm saying? They like, fuck, we can't go. You know what I'm saying? You just randomly be like, oh man, I don't have my card on me, so we can't stop at McDonald's. Well, mommy, you can use my $2. You know what I'm saying? It's really that. It's like giving that energy. It's like someone is trying to, but except this person is lying about it. That's what I want you to know. This person is lying. They know that they don't have the right resources to indulge in this. And if you invest, it's going to be some major challenges for you to overcome. Don't go committing to no travel plans with nobody because they don't have it. If you are a Capricorn, you can be born in January. This person could be a Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles here. What I'm telling you, this person is lying about their resources, and you're going to know this because this person is not going to be able to offer you transparency on the easiest things. What's up, Alexis the Great? What's up, Kiara? Oh, that's at the bottom of the deck. This person is moving okay. So at the bottom of the deck is the World card, and the Six of Swords. This person, I do feel like that you and this person could be making travel plans, and they don't have the money for it. Okay, for some of you all, you just need to know that. Be careful about making travel plans with somebody. Who am I talking to? Libra, making travel plans with somebody. This person may not have the resources. Okay, they could be lying, like they don't have the fucking resources. Okay, and just be mindful of that. Others of you all, I want you to know that this person has recently just closed something out, and they are trying to move on to calmer waters, but this person is not stabilized, okay? Yeah, the Sun card. This person is overly optimistic. Like, that's the thing. They're overly optimistic, but then we got the Ten of Wands. This person is, like, I'm going to be honest. If we was being honest, that we would say that this person is a walking red flag. This is somebody that, they left their mom and dad's house. They went straight to move in with their boyfriend or their girlfriend. And now, their boyfriend and their girlfriend broke up, and they just left, and then they need somewhere to go, but they can't go back to their mom and dad's house. And so now they're looking for another relationship. Like, this is definitely someone that is monkey branching, or they're just not in a position to really invest. This person definitely has some major obstacles to overcome. So just be mindful before you go and commit with this person, okay? Yeah, this person is walking away from some bullshit, and I suggest you to walk away from him. What is this major challenges to overcome? I want you to know there could be a Capricorn, an Aquarius that is coming your way. It's a no. What are the major challenges to overcome? It's the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Whatever this Knight of Cups is offering you, it is so immature and underdeveloped, and this person doesn't have anything. You know what I'm saying? What do they say? You ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. All this motherfucker got is the pot to piss in. Okay. All they have is the pot, and it's full of piss. Okay. But they don't have the window to throw it out. And that's what they're coming to you for. What's the pop message for Libra here? Signs. You don't need a sign. You need a nap. Like, okay, your aura is a little crusty. You need to get you some rest. You need to stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. You need to stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I guess it is kind of coming off like that. Okay. But I'm just being honest. Like, be honest. You don't need a sign. You don't need no more tarot fucking readings. You don't need no damn astrology, horoscope, nothing like that. You need some rest so that you can be willing to see something, like you can stop running on fumes and you can accept something at face value, Libra. It says the end. Stop looking for closure. Go ahead and buy the chocolate. Find your favorite movie. Curl up on the couch with your little box of ice cream, your little box of chocolate. Munch your way through it. Give yourself a couple of days and get your shit together and get back out there. But trying to overcommit to somebody that ain't even trying to commit a little bit of fucking effort, let them go. I wonder if I should take an intermission. Who am I at? Scorpio? I think I will. So I'm going to take an intermission. Y'all not talking anyways.
What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. And staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the ManjulaAwakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the ManjulaAwakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. And staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the ManjulaAwakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a cold red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the ManjulaAwakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. And staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the ManjulaAwakening, open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a code red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, we dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the ManjulaAwakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag, or Pisces, or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe.
What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's jump in for Sagittarius real quick. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know right now? What does Sagittarius need to know? Oh, excuse me. What does Sagittarius need to know right now? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button, y'all. Sagittarius is the last one getting a reading. And it's a kind of a good thing because whatever's on the floor is actually staying down there. I'm not getting ready to sweat it. If it was meant for you to have the message, it wouldn't have hit the floor. Okay, Spirit, tap me in. Actually, let's use a different deck, Sag. Can we do that? Let's do that, darling. Let's do that, darling. Because it's my party and I cry if I want to. Let's see, Spirit. What does Sagittarius need to know right now? What does Sagittarius need to be made aware of right now, Spirit? What does Sagittarius need to be made of right now? There could be something significant about the number 57. My eyes keep being drawn into it. Show me clear, concise messages for Sagittarius. Ooh, distance. Some sort of separation. Space blockage. Heart fog. So someone's got some sort of mixed emotions as it pertains. Like, so someone that you're in separation from, someone, like, there's some distance and space here that is needed. This distance and space is meant to help address some sort of blocked emotions, mixed signals. It's meant to clear up some sort of heart fog. It's like it's meant to, you got to accept that something is meant to happen now, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they're trying to force something right now, and is messy. It's messy to try to force it right now. It's saying that there is some sort of distance and space that's needed. It's meant to clear up some sort of heart fog here. What is this situation where there's distance or separation or whatever the case may be? What's going on here? Justice, that's the truth. This particular justice, look at it. It's got the big ass Ace of Swords right there in the middle. The Six of Cups. There's definitely a situation from your past that is you could have children with this situation, not necessarily, but you could. But I definitely feel like that there is some space that is needed here in order for it to be revealed that just how much work one person was putting in to keep the situation level. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Most importantly, what do they say? You never miss your water till your well runs dry. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. I definitely feel like that in order for you to get some sort of balanced offer, there's this energy of needing to embrace some sort of distance, embrace some sort of separation. Stop trying to force it. Stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to fix it. What is this heart fog? Mixed emotions, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. What's going on here? The Six of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the High Priestess. You know, if I'm going to be 1,000% honest with you, and I'm going to be honest, this person is very much so like someone is needing some space and time because they're sitting rigid. I mean, I'm talking about they sitting on that hill. Okay. They sitting on that hill. And well, they willing to spin around on that motherfucker too while they up there. But I definitely feel like that, you know, there's some poor, like, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, this situation has left a lingering taste. What did they say? This has left a dissatisfying taste in someone's mouth. And I feel like that the distance is the thing that is helping someone to, you know, recognize shit, you know, some things may not taste good going down, but it's exactly what the body needs. I feel like, you know, like today I had you know, it's fucking Leo. I'm so glad my father is a Leo because it definitely prepared me to deal with Leo energy. But this Leo neighbor of mine, you know, is a bully. And just had to say some things and let some shit off that wasn't okay. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, let it sit, right? The justice is about truth, fairness, balance, speaking your truth, doing the right thing. It may create distance within a situation, but let that shit. Because in order to cut through the confusion, in order for someone to, cut through their own bullshit, the high priestess is a disconnect from one's intuition. Someone is not listening to their higher self. You know what I'm saying? And usually when there's a disconnect from your intuition, it's because, well, you spent a lot of time ignoring your feelings, ignoring your emotions, not wanting to face some things, okay? And well, unfortunately, when you don't listen to your feelings, you can't really listen to your intuition because, well, your intuition will talk to you through the way that you felt through certain experiences. And so that situation may come up, not necessarily to put you in a sad space, but for you to know that there's something frequently aligned to this feeling in this current situation. But if you're too busy ignoring your feelings, you'll miss the frequency all day long. And I feel like that's kind of why this distance is needed, so that, because this is saying what you need to know is that one day there is going to be a moment in time where this situation that is at a distance, where it comes back for some sort of honest conversation. And it looks like that the Emperor, the Five of Cups, and the Star card look like somebody might want to, boss up and take some sort of accountability there for their regrets. Let's see. What is someday? Yes, somebody that was very dishonest. This person is holding on to you. They're still holding on, obsessively spying. They're not giving up. Yeah, memories dwelling. Like, this person is definitely hoping for another opportunity within this situation. But right now, there's no, like, I'm going to be honest with you. Stop trying to figure this out. Stop watching tarot for this particular person. Stop getting readings for this particular person, because, well, this is one of those situations. As long as this person feels your energy, then they're going to be dishonest with themselves. Yeah, look, baby, look. So one day, the Five of Cups and the Star card, the fucking apology, I do. It might not be a flat out apology, but it is, I regret the way I showed up. That is what that is. The Five of Cups to the Star card, I got regret. I let something fall unnecessarily. I let something spill. I made a mess of something unnecessarily. The Star card, that's the energy of wanting to heal that regret. Okay. And I do feel like that it is going to come in when you least expect it with the Tower card here. And I have to be honest, it's not going to, like, this person isn't going to come to that realization until the Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Like, there is, like, I am a firm believer. There's a miracle. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a miracle out there in that Five of Pentacles. Sometimes you do have to let a motherfucker think that they're better off without you. And yes, by letting a motherfucker think that they're better off without you, yes, that does require you to brave, some aloneness, and understand that the aloneness does not necessarily have to equate to loneliness. But that's what I got for you, Sag. And that is the reading. Y'all knew that was going to be the reading. Y'all ain't done a damn thing. And I got a headache. I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all. So I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to go eat something and go lay down and try to get rid of this headache. I will catch y'all on the next one. And I don't want to hear nothing about Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And no, I probably will not make up for it on the next one. This is not a true all signs. It is an all signs as much as Kiki could make it through. Okay? But babies, I'm out. And you should be too. Uh-oh. You got a headache too? I wonder what that means, young yak, but I'm out of here. I'm going to go get me some rest. I showed enough him. I'm going to go get me some rest. I'm going to call my friend. I was going to go out to eat with him, but I don't think I'm going to now. Got a headache. What's up, Pookie Tookie? I seen your comment. It was a great reading. I thank y'all so much for supporting and smashing that thumbs up button. I will see y'all on the next one, okay?